become distracted because I can't show this part. I think it's like 10 minutes until I can show this, so I ain't even. But a lot of motherfuckers, including themselves, because I truly do believe though, it do take two wrongs for shit to go bad, right? It take two wrongs for shit to go bad. Take how you want to the shit. Take two wrongs to go bad. I know I'm not tripping. They just shot a drone like in the air, and now it's just like watching it. Everything we do is recorded now. Always being watched, always being monitored. That's what this game is about, or life, I guess. Until you break free from it. But I mean, the easiest way to get out of the game is to stop playing the game. How hard is that though? A lot of people got jobs, a lot of people got bills, a lot of people got things to hold on to. Shit, I do. I ain't gonna sit there and act like I'm perfect. When you look in that mirror, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be able to look in the mirror and see who you truly are. If you can't look in that mirror and see who you truly are, you still in the game, because the whole point of the game is for you not to know who you are. I done did things to people. I done hurt people. I done portrayed shit a certain way with somebody. I done did a lot of things. I done did a lot of females wrong. I ain't even gonna say a lot, but I done did one too many, two too many wrong. That's a lot for me. It's not who I am. It's not who I was as a kid. I get as you supposed to evolve, but even through evolution, like how do you evolve to? I'm just not proud of myself, right? I mean, you can say it's childish. Yeah, like I said, take two wrongs, but at what point do you look at yourself and say I'm wrong too? The drone just keep getting higher and higher in the sky. This shit is like fucking my mind up a little bit. Like y'all think I'm playing too. You see that drone right there? It was just above the buildings, and then I just seen it go up real fast. That motherfucker got all the way up there in like 2 seconds. I've been watching it for 2 seconds. It wasn't even up there at first. We being monitored. But y'all think just because don't think just because I'm in Chicago, like, oh, we get monitored because it's a big major city, blah, 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 blah. No. I remember I seen drones for the first time when I first got out of high school. I seen drones in effect. We was smoking, seen a drone go right past, stop, survey the whole area. It was like, and then now the drone come back down, it's moving. You can tell this drone is being controlled, but it's looking for something. That goes to say, like, anything that you do, that shit is being recorded. You think you low while you doing this shit, but how the fuck can you be low when it's a motherfucker above your head that you don't even know that you're not low? Niggas don't really look at themselves. Shit, I'm gonna keep it a beam. Like, I ain't really looked at myself. I done did some crying this year, but like, I done held back tears for a long time. Held in tears for 2 years, not letting out one tear out, knowing that I want to cry, holding that shit in, and that shit just add up over time. I don't carry my trauma, but I think the one thing that we identify as trauma in our head that's the biggest moment might not even be the biggest moment. Sometimes things have trickle-down effects, and the trickle-down is bigger than the initial effect. It's how you treat people, how you react in this world. How I treat people, how I react in this world, I'm not satisfied with it. I like to chase money. Yeah, I got a decent job. That's the worst part. They get a little comfortable, then it's like you don't know who you need to be because it's the first time you ever been comfortable for this extended amount of time. It's like now you kind of really recognize who you are, but recognize who you are. You can't run away from who you are at the same time trying to find out and recognize. The whole objective is to never chase. It's in your mind. I be looking at himself sometimes, and like I'm not pleased with him. Some people be pleased with themselves. Some people be pleased with the shit they do. And like, hey, I'm not here to speak for that person. I don't know that person. I just know that I don't like myself. I done had to look in the mirror. Looking in the mirror, the hardest part. I used to be nervous to like talk on the camera and stuff like that, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I pushed myself ever to the limit of being uncomfortable. Man, I'm nervous right now. I'm uncomfortable as fuck. I done lost 2 women I truly love, and the reason why I lost them 2 women that I truly love is because what I was putting in them, I'll admit to it. I look dead in the camera. That's what I gotta look at every fucking day. It's what I put into this shit. I put this in them. And then now I'm mad at them for how they react. And then now I'm doing little childish, bitch ass things that I thought I outgrew. Like, man, I was never here to try to be like, and I ain't like, I don't know, like my purpose feels like I was sent to heal and inspire, because I'm naturally good at that. When I'm in my natural state, it's just something about me that I can hold, that I can do it with grown people, I can do it with people younger than me, I can do it with people my age, I can do it with the dog. It's just, how many times do you do it with yourself? Like, I ain't been doing it with myself, extending out to everything else. And the biggest thing I learned is, dude, attachment is a motherfucker. The attachment is how you lose. And a nigga done lost himself from attachment. No cap. I done lost myself completely from this shit, man. Nigga was attached to the car, crashed the car with the girl in the car with me. I'm mad, I'm blaming her, I'm doing all this little childish shit instead of looking in the mirror and saying, like, bro, you had a choice to go outside that day. And then while you were sitting here causing ruckus, arguing, being a little ass boy, like, with the girl in the car, bro, you ain't doing nothing but putting negative shit out there and then get mad when some negative shit happen to you later and try to blame her for it. That was the most childish shit a nigga could have ever did, bro. And I'm not proud of it. The little girl done played just a little bit of a game. I done did her wrong, and I just ghosted her, did her wrong, didn't get no abbreviations, no nothing, no exits, just ghost. And I was proud of that. Yeah, nigga, I don't play her. Nigga, like, man, like, what the fuck? In our reality, it is like, what is player in it? There's nothing player in it. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's how this shit goes. It don't be none player in the shit that a nigga think player. It's like, man. This life is to be made of, not what you make it. I think that's a big ass myth. Life is what you make it. Man, how the fuck you just make the buildings, but you want to live in it? That's simple minded shit. Ooh, it's so fucking cold. My nose is running. I'm getting away from this water. Oh God, nigga, you come by the lake, that shit be 10 to 15 degrees different. Oh, bro, every fucking time, bro. You be thinking, yeah, it ain't even that bad. I'm finna wear a jacket. Nigga, I got the jacket on right now. Cold as fuck. Shit. But then I gotta go through all this sand going up. I got a little leg workout going. But back to what I was talking about. One more thing about the lake. Y'all, one thing my daddy did, like when I was a kid, he used to, hold on. Let me get up this sand. One thing that my daddy did when I was a kid is he was like, I want to say he was a part of a boat club, but he was around it. Like, I met a lot of like great men in life being around my daddy, and I be sitting here mad at him. I be sitting here in my feelings like I be fucking up everything that come my way because I want to feel so much. Fuck a feeling. Everybody want to feel so fucking much. I'm everybody too. But it's like everything is a trap now too, because you can feel a certain type of way. Your phone know exactly how you feel, so everything you see is gonna magnify how you feel. Now you stuck in a loop, and then now you wondering why it's been a drought. There's energy shit that be going like that. This the most important shit. Energy is the most important shit. Everything is energy, bro. And like, people think about bringing a child into this world and really don't understand the amount of love and nurture that it's gonna take from one, the father, and two, the mother. Like, your children will be born out of your sins, and your sins that you currently have when you make that baby is gonna determine a lot about the kid. It's not going to determine the kid. It's gonna determine a lot about the kid. I know that if I had a baby, you feel me? If a nigga would have gone ahead and had a baby, like, the baby would have been good, but it would have had a lot of challenges from both the mother and the father. Because as much as I want to act like I ain't did nothing wrong, like, bro, for shit to go bad, for shit to go south, and for somebody to say, or both parties to say, this shit goes south, and for that shit to leave a burning feeling like, I ain't gonna say it's equal parts, because honestly I do believe, like, if you somewhat good, if you somewhat got a heart, if you somewhat got a conscience, at one point do you not take responsibility for your shit? And the trauma, that a nigga hold, or the trauma that a nigga go through, and all that shit, it doesn't end. People think that shit end on the experience that they could deem the most traumatic experience, but don't understand that they go through trauma on the daily. This shit really don't end. Everything is a test. You will always get tested by everything. Everything is a test. I need to learn patience. I ain't even gonna sit here a lie. It should be a test, bro. Everything is a test. A relationship is a test. Your relationship with yourself, that's the biggest test that everybody seems to ignore. Everybody seems to try to throw the cold shoulder to, so they don't have to face it. Because what is the relationship? What is love? Love is not real, because love is only what I want out of you. Love ain't what I could do for you, even though we going through bad times. Most niggas and females, they can't love like that. They don't love that way. That's not love to them. If it's no benefit for them, then there's no point. They're always worried about how the next motherfucker look, or how they look within the relationship. Sometimes why you can't be the fool in a relationship. Sometimes why can't you look crazy in a relationship? Love overpowers everything if you know how to do it the right way. It's hard though, because a lot of people don't come from that. A lot of people come from parents that shelter them from love. From love. Not shelter them with love. From love. How do you learn how to trust? Something has to overpower what you think is right. That's just, I mean, it's common sense once you start dissecting this shit down. Once you start realizing, like, we not put on this earth. We not really put on this earth to collaborate. We was put on this earth to collaborate. The world would be a better place. Yet everybody's at war. Everybody's at war about religion. Everybody at war about everything. Everybody is at war constantly. It's because a lot of people carry hate in their heart. They don't even know where it comes from. They don't understand that that shit comes from the video games that you play. They don't understand that that shit comes from all those conversations that you have, that you halfway agree with. Now, it shows up partial in your life, but it shows up so small that you don't pay attention to it until it keeps dripping, 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 dripping. At some point, you're gonna notice that that cup is collecting water, but it's on you when you have the awareness to see when that cup is collecting water and when you should knock that cup over, or when should you cut the water off. You got a choice, because if you knock the cup over, it still happens. If you cut off the water supply, the cup does not have to be knocked over. The cup just has to be empty, but the cup still has to turn over. It's a trap either way you go. If you stop, it's already so much water in there that you still got to get rid of the water. But on the other side of it, you knock the cup over and the water's still going. It's just not in the cup no more because the cup is not up and whole where it can hold the water. It's all about what life you want to live. You just cannot run from it. It's already in your blood. It's in your bloodline. It's in your gene. And like, this shit go deep. Looking in the mirror be the first step though. So like, how do you say you want to love somebody if you have all these things about yourself that you don't love? How do you say you want to love somebody when you may have been coming away from doing wrong, trying to find love? Wrong can't find love. Love has to find love. But the biggest thing about love that people don't understand is shit. Love is honesty. Love is the truth. That's what love is. You can't hide from it, because the moment you hide from it, you can't take accountability of it. That's what separates a man from a boy. That's what separates a girl from a woman. Accountability. I talk to people all day, every day. That's my job, right? I'm the service guy for your car, eh? You need some service, your car fuck up, you come see me, right? Yeah, I'm him. I'm the one that some look at it as a scammer because they think that all dealerships are a scam. I'm the one that some look at as honest and actually help them from getting into a financial decision they weren't 100% sure on, aka buying a new car. Or I'm the one that's honest. I'm the one that's just a worker. I'm the one that's a servant to some by the way they talk to me. Now, that doesn't mean that I allow you to put me in that bubble, but I can't control the way people think about me and how people look at me and how people view me, because every perception of somebody, how they view me, is different based off of perception. So like, perception is everything. So like, I wholeheartedly believe a lot of people would have a different level of respect for me outside of my occupation. A lot of my coworkers will have a different level of respect for me, or maybe a different level of no respect for me. It can go both ways. Who's perfect? I know I'm not. Shit, that's impossible. Everybody can't fit on this plane, baby. So why would I act like I'm perfect? Fuck it. Because if I try to fit everybody on this plane might not have enough seats. This plane might not even be able to take off. We got niggas standing in the middle of the hall, laying in between, on top of people, sitting on top of people. Like, shit. It depend on the plane. I ain't gonna lie. It really do. But like, this is something that I always really just kind of wanted to do. Like, I used to watch a lot of people like this, but like, kind of the biggest trap that you can get into is watching a motherfucker. How many times you gonna watch a motherfucker? How many times you gonna listen to this inspirational thing? How many times you gonna do all that shit without taking no step of action? Nothing is different in your daily life. That's what hurts when I look in the mirror. Nothing is different in your daily life, yet you want the world. How the fuck you want the world? You ain't changing nothing in your daily life, but you want the world. Make that make sense? It don't. I can't say I want the world. I want to reflect off the world. I want to experience the world. That's what the fuck I want to do. I should be allowed to fuck up. Just the same way everybody else is. I should be allowed to be stubborn. I should be allowed to not change my ways. I should be allowed to. Shit, everybody else is. Why I can't? Nobody thinks about fairness anymore either. Nothing's fair with people. If they don't have the advantage of something, they don't want to play. Everything's about advantages and disadvantages. If I don't have the advantage of control, or if I don't have the advantage of manipulation, the main thing is control. We're humans. We are survivors. Our main thing is control. But if I don't reach forward into the next relationship that I have with somebody and like, all right, cool, I want to control you, then it's a better relationship. That's why I'm man enough to look in the mirror and say, I know I did wrong. I know I did wrong. It is what it is at this point. But it's like sometimes, like, you just got to take it on the chin that motherfucker. Keep it going. What's right is what's right. What's wrong is what's wrong. If you know you did wrong, you always got a choice to make it right. But just because you make it right, you can't expect nothing from that right. That's on the other person. That's on God. That's on the spirit. If you don't got a warm, inviting, heavenly spirit, then I just know my spirit ain't ugly. My spirit ain't dark. I just know I got too far away from that shit. This is just different vibe. Different vibe. And it's so easy. People be like, oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Man, I ain't even gonna lie. I really do love when I have to face myself. I died again. Like, I've been dying a lot this year. And it's not the die that you think about, but it's the same thing as death. It's more than the death, because this is what you still have to feel. Once you die, you don't feel no more. So that's probably the best death, low key. These deaths that you have, while you still in your human form, walking through the human reality right now, you got to feel that death. And so you understand your mind. And then they be like, you only 25, like, I don't know why you expecting this. Take it slow, this, that. Do it slow, this, that, and the third. Slowless never, it never solved nothing when you was just going slow. You just going slow. That's not a good pace. If you know that you got 4 more other gears, you're in second gear. The car won't go over 60 miles per hour. And the cars that are passing you are not faster cars than you. They are not manufactured better for you. They are not manufactured for speed better. They're not manufactured for comfort better. They are not. Yet they're going faster than you. This shit is about blood. This shit ain't about no fucking patience. You gotta be careful what you listen to, who you listen to. Everybody get relationship advice, pimp advice, hoe advice. They get all that shit, but don't know nothing about that person. Don't know how that person feel when they go to sleep. That is the truest thing. Don't know nothing about nothing. That's the truest shit in the fucking world, bro. Don't know nothing about nothing. Just out here living, listening, doing what everybody else will do. Never do what you want to do, though, but you do what everybody else will do. You'll never do what you want to feel, so you can clone to everybody else. You a nigga that claim you a man, you beat on your chest like you a man because you think that having these qualities as you makes you a man, but it's not the qualities that you have that makes you a man, it's who you are. You want to be a man or do you want to be yourself? You choose. A man is generic. Yourself is unique. That can't be duplicated. You got a choice, though. Everybody got a choice. I'll just be ranting sometimes, though. Ain't gonna lie. It's like therapy. Let it all out. Look in the mirror. Get right. Keep going with your day. Keep going with your week. Keep going with your month. Keep going with your year. Once you realize that you got to keep going, then you stop counting the days, the months, the weeks, and the years. That's until you get right. Then when you get right, just know that you can't never 100% be right. So keep getting right. Get right until you become the poster of something. And then once you become the poster of something, make it a billboard. Then once it's a billboard, make it a commercial. Once it's a commercial, make it a TV show. Once it's a TV show, make it a movie series. Once it's a movie series, make it a sequel. Once it's a sequel, put it in books. You got all these things that you can do, all these things that you can control. And I'm really talking to myself when I say you. But shit, somebody might hear me. Who knows? I could just be rambling. Somebody might hear me, bro. Somebody might hear me. I'm gonna rush you right after to go to my favorite restaurant. Looks, bro. This shit be my therapy. I come over here, I eat good, I relax my mind, I recharge. I tried to do that yesterday, but I had too many drinks. One would have been okay, but I had two of them motherfuckers. I got greedy, and then with me getting greedy, fucked everything else. So you gotta deal with your consequences of the sins that you did from yesterday. If you don't get rid of them bitches before you go to sleep, you will deal with them throughout the day. I need to release. I used to put my feet in the morning. I used to put my feet in the grass. Like when I was a kid, that was the biggest release in the world. I was always outside with no shoes on, no socks on, playing football, running in the grass, airsofting, just doing what little boys do, dumb shit, doing what little boys do. I was doing that shit as a kid. Naturally, that's when you're the most grounded. That's when you're the most yourself. That's when everything else outside of the world that's trying to influence you to do something and think something else, that's when all that shit doesn't matter the most. Is when you're a kid, we get away from it. We get more responsibility, and we let responsibility weigh on our imagination. And imagination was given to you because you're blessed to have it. That's why your imagination is more than what you think it is. It's your conscious. It's who you are when you're not in your physical form. Because remember, you always go to sleep. And remember, there's 3 different voices in your head. So keep thinking everything in this world so real like you want. The world will show you. And if you ain't been shown that, and if you don't think you'll ever see that, then that's on you. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. That's just how I feel. Respectfully. But shit, it been 28 minutes, y'all. Y'all done rode with me. Y'all done seen the lake. Now we over here. Get a good view. I'm going back down there. Reservations coming up soon. I need a watch because I really can't even...